Hey y'all, as I'm waiting for parts and finishes to cure, I got this cigar box deal out and started messing around with it. And I thought I would build it exactly the way the manual says, but some of this doesn't make any sense to me, so I probably won't stick solely to it. I'll try to. The first thing it said to do was prepare the neck. And it said the first thing to do, I better check and make sure I don't get this wrong, but I think it said tap the frets in with a hammer. Yeah. Yeah, it says using a fret hammer, go down and tap all your frets in. Well, I really didn't do that. I probably should have, but what I did do, I adjusted the truss rod, got the neck straight, and then I took care of those sharp fret ends. I told Ted that these weren't as sharp as that other kit, but I could have been wrong about that. They were really sharp. And I contacted Stu Mac just like Ted did. They didn't offer me any money. I bought 2 kits. They kind of told me, that's why they have a long list of tools that you need to do these. And if I needed any help to get a hold of them, and I just told them that was fine. I don't need any help. But anyway, I took care of the sharp fret ends. I straightened the neck, and I checked the frets to see if they're level. They're all level, so I won't have to do any crowning. I haven't polished them yet or anything. But then I went on to this body, and it says place the back temporarily on here, and then it gives you measurements to put these 2 screw holes in on each end. And why they wanted me to put this on there, I have no idea, because you don't need it for these measurements. So it's already I'm kind of leery about what they're saying to me here. But it says now install the tail and the neck block, which I assume are these. We're building this together. I haven't even looked at this thing yet. I guess I need to look at the parts and see what is what. Yeah, it's not this. That goes in someplace else. Alright, it says drill out the holes. It even gives you drill bit sizes to use. And on this side, this is a 3/32 bit for the block attachment. Yeah, I have a 3/32. Yes, I do. This will probably be 2 or 3 videos. But I used their measurements to get this point right here. Should probably use a drill press, huh? Since I have one. And beware, if you get one of these things, this wood is super fragile. And I was reading some of the reviews. More than one review said that when you put these sound hole grommets in here, that it cracks the wood. So I'm going to be real careful with that and check all that out before I do any of that, so that doesn't happen. Okay, that was a 3/32 there, and I need a 3/32 on the next side. On this side over here. I haven't even checked to see if I'm in the camera or not. Alright. Now we need another set of holes drilled with a different bit. And I'm just going by these instructions here. If this was me doing this, I'd probably be using different bits. It says 5/64. I happen to have one of them too. And these two holes I'm drilling will also drill to hold the block. But you know, this thing's supposed to be really crude. So these screws will be left sticking out. They're also strap buttons. Yeah, these things are really weird. The saddles for the bridge is a bolt. I may be changing some things on this thing. I don't know yet. We'll get it together and see what it looks like. See what it sounds like. As you can see, I was doing some dye testing too for another project, but I think I'm going to dye this mahogany, I think, and just finish it with True Oil. Alright, now we want to install these blocks. I got to figure out which one goes where. Oh, it says I could also glue the blocks and neck. Find the neck and tail blocks. Already has a jack hole drilled in it. Huh. Don't see any holes drilled in this anywhere. But obviously that goes in down here. Maybe it goes like this though. Yeah, I'd say that's how it goes. And this must go like that. Alright, I just got to remember which one of these is strap buttons. Because they want you to see, I use their measurements, and that screw is just right on the edge of that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I think they're full of baloney. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not gonna follow their instructions anymore here. That's ridiculous. It says right on here in this manual to come in from the edge 9/16 of an inch and drill a hole. Well, that's what I did, and you can see where that hole is now. It's not even going to catch the wood. I mean, it barely will. But I'm not going to be doing this anymore with their directions. No. It's like that on every one of them. Let's see, I didn't even think to measure the thickness of this. and it's a 1/2 inch. So there, your hole is only 1/16 of an inch inside the body. That's not going to work. And I missed that mark, and that one is still too far off. Well, let's regroup on this. Let me go through all these. I haven't gone through these parts or anything to even see what I have. I figured this would be so easy to build using their directions. We could just snap it together, but that's obviously not the case. So let me regroup, figure out what needs to be done, and get the correct tools out. I'll probably end up just gluing these in instead of going through all this stuff they're telling me to do that's not going to work. Thanks, Stu Mac. Great product. Actually, it's really my fault. I should have caught that before I even drilled the hole. Alright, well, sorry about that, man. I'll, like I said, regroup, come back. I'll make another video and we'll get this thing put together. Y'all take care.